What's up, you gorgeous, most incredible individuals? It's your girl, Nicky, guys. Hope you're having an incredible day. It happened to me again. I love when this happens. I love when I'm thinking of a topic and then someone comes and talks to me about the exact thing I want to talk about. And I even love it more when it comes from a student. So I was talking to a student today and he said, you know what I figured out is that I can't look for happiness in other people, including like friends. I have to find it within myself. And I was like, what? Bro, you learned that 20 years before I learned it, especially to learn that at the age that he's at, a teenager. That's crazy to me. And that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about today. It's our self-worth. It's one of the most important things we could ever establish, and sometimes the hardest thing to get. And I've realized why that is. See, when we're babies, we look for it in our parents. We find our self-worth in being loved by our parents. Well, what happens if one's not around, or one passes, or you just don't have very good ones? Then the people who quote unquote are supposed to love us don't. And that greatly affects our self-worth. Parents look for it in their kids. They establish their self-worth by the success or lack of success of their own kids, how they act, what they do or don't do, what schools they go to or don't get into. As teenagers, we look for it in our friends. That self-worth that meant so much to us as babies from our parents no longer matters. We want to know that our friends, our peers care, that we matter to them. Then we look for it in a significant other. We define ourselves by who we date. That's our status. Teachers, we look for it in our students. We find self-worth in the success of our students. So it's natural to us as humans to look to other people. The problem with that is it never works. The only self-worth that matters is within ourself. And it's taken me a long time to get that self-worth for several reasons. It's taken me a lot of books. It's taken me a lot of training. It's taken me getting around the right people, being open and willing to grow, being willing to admit mistakes, and also being willing to remember what I've come through, gone through, and triumphed over. See, the way you gain self-worth is one step at a time. You must start to believe in yourself and think about all the things you've already done. Make a list of your strengths. Ask the people who you love and trust the most what you're good at. Make a list of that. Create something that you see every day that reminds you of all the things that you have accomplished in your life. See, once we establish our own self-worth, everything changes. Once you love you, once you value you, once you respect you, the world moves itself to align with everything you want. So my friends, find your self-worth, but not in other people. Find it in you, and I'll see you next time.